Okay,
So,
I'm in
Noon
the
Gyan,
same.
how are you? Welcome to the session.
Yes, I'm great, ma'am. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing amazing. Thanks for asking.
Actually, I'm asking about like how many quintal did you get from your farm,
Actually,
paddy?
I don't know how many quintals I got from the from the farms. But yeah, when the day will come, when we'll sell it, then we will knew this thing.
Okay, and after paddy crop, you are growing potatoes and some other vegetables.
We have also planted
Oh,
and
okay.
mustard seeds.
So do you go every day farm?
No, personally, I don't do any work related to farming. Rest of the members, they do. But nobody forces me to do this any work related to farm because I'm always busy with my classes, with my household chores. So I prefer to do only household chores. Yeah, but off and on I always go. Off and on
Hmm.
I farm.
Like, do you go by yourself or like your family members say that, okay, let's go and like help us? Do they say
No,
like this?
no one asked me. No one asked me to do that.
And
Because
earlier?
whatever I'm doing, I'm also doing something productive, not only for me, but for my family
Yeah,
as well. That's why they know the value of working on YouTube as well as education.
correct.
Yet
So,
they were not aware of this thing, but especially my father-in-law and as well as my husband, both of them they are supporting me each and every time. So that's why I don't have any fear to do any work related to farm, whether I like or don't.
yeah, because you are doing great more than everything. Because you are running two channels, you have classes, and like you are helping others, and all, still you do farm related work. It's amazing. Like, who can do that? But that is why I'm like whenever I talk to you, I get motivated so much from you that I
Thank
uh,
you. Even
go on.
nowadays, I'm not so consistent with my journey as well. I'm not doing any single practice with consistency each and every day. And if if I talk about my speaking journey, conversation with others, I don't do because since the time I shifted to my own house, it has become really very difficult to find time for my learning, for my practice. And yeah, some days ago, a girl has been born in my family. So now I don't want to miss this opportunity to spend time with her. So
Yeah,
whenever I get time, I just want to spend my time with my baby.
yeah, because job is of course everyone has job, everyone has like work, but of course we have some like uh, custom festival and so many things celebration. So we have to go through like whenever we are invited. So of course we must go there, leaving our job for some time. So of course even I also of course everyone has work. If everyone like think that okay, I have job, I can't do that, I don't have time to meet that person and this and that. So it is not good. I think we must take time. And because when we go and meet people, so we also get so many things. Like, we should stay away with our relatives, family members and friends, we should not
I, right,
like our
I,
job.
I can't say anything about relatives. But yeah, I would say if you have your family, then spend time with your family members.
Yes, because
If
yeah,
the
hmm,
in-laws, your parents are over there, so you should spend time with them because today they are with you, but maybe tomorrow they will not.
yeah, that is
So
why.
this opportunity.
Yeah, so yeah, it is more than our job. Of course, I just try my level best to spend my time with my family members. So that is why whenever I get chance to go outside, so I just go to meet my friends, relatives. So I don't prefer too much like okay, I don't have time, I have this job, that job. I don't say like this. Sometimes I just go. So many people here, they just don't want to like leave their job. They don't have time to meet other people because we are human being. We must have time to other people, if you help others, of course they can help.
Absolutely, you are right. And even, I have seen this thing in city people, they don't have time for their family, for their own family members, even for their own wife or for their own kids. But I
Yeah.
think if you don't have time for your kids, then later on your son or your children, they will not have time for you in future.
Yes, yes, of course. And some of them, they have like arrogance, like they just think that, okay, why should I go there? Why should I meet that person? I'm not, my status is different and their status is different. Earlier I was equal, but nowadays now I'm not equal. Why should I go there? So people have different mindset as well. They have thought like different, they think in different way. But we should not get changed. Like, of course we are human, so we should not show off that, okay, I'm this person and that person, you are nothing, why should I take some time for you? So people think like this.
So, just tell me about your English language learning journey. How's your this journey is going on?
Yeah, everything is going well, and my
Get any practice or any strategy to learn this language to enhance your knowledge, or it's just going with the flow?
so earlier I was confused related this language, but since I have done all the topic like spoken material, I'm not talking about so much grammar, but I have observed all the spoken material, and that material is in my mind, so I can speak. My mind creates situation, gives me words, an structure to speak, and I have spoke too much. That is why my tongue can work, while speaking. So now I don't need to learn so many things. But yes, sometime if I get chance, so I just listen. I prefer to listen, like broadcast and so many things. But because listening is really very important. So when I listen, so I also get so many things from other, and that their way of speaking and their words, and like so many things, knowledge as well. So I just listen.
Do you also try to learn new vocabs or you don't?
I never force myself to learn something different and new, because I don't know why. Since beginning when I started learning English, so I earlier I used to try to like learn so many vocab from the book and from somewhere else, but I couldn't like learn any word from there. I don't know why it happened, but but when I listen, then I get so many and vocab and so many idiom phrases. And while speaking, those word comes in my mind, like come in my mind automatically. I don't need to think a lot that, okay, what was that word? What was that word? It just like come in my mind, and I just speak. So I think it is like it happens like naturally. Hmm.
Yeah, that's wonderful to know that you don't face any problem. So what about your students?
Yeah,
Are they means I also know this thing that you also take classes. So what about your classes? How's your classes going on? Or
my
what kind of strategies do you use to teach them? And just tell me something about your classes.
Yeah, so of course I would like to say here that my all classes are going well, because I always ask about my feedback. So they just say that, yeah, the way you teach, it's really very amazing, because I never ever let them write anything. I never ever like make them confused related this language. I ask them to like practice on situation, like some structure and some like whatever you have. Like suppose I give them basic words and basic structure, and when they are perfect, suppose I just sometime I just make them rapid fire. I just check them whether they are perfect or not. So when I check them, then I go for like uh, advanced thing. Otherwise, until they are not perfect, I just force them again and again to like speak again and again until you are not able to speak. So by this way, they are practicing. In my class, I don't say so many things. I just ask them to speak only 1 hour. So I just give them chance to speak and speak and speak. And it's like fun in my class. It's like all our friend over there. so we can discuss each and everything. So it's amazing. I don't like think.
Nowadays, I think you must be busy harvesting paddy. So how do you manage your timetable? How do you manage your classes, your learning, as well as your harvesting paddy
Yeah.
harvesting? How did you
Mhm.
manage your time?
Yeah, it is really very difficult for me nowadays. So for 15 days, I will manage. I will ask my like student to like wait for some time, and again I start my classes. But yeah, I have some like classes at night, so I will attend that classes.
Okay. So what do you think? Teaching is helpful for any learner or not?
Teaching is like helpful for everyone, not only student but also teacher, everyone. Like because anyhow we are speaking again and again, we are telling them the same thing. On if we are telling them same thing every day, so we just become perfect on those things, and students they can also, but actually the thing is that it is really very difficult. Like when I find new student and they are not able to speak, they have learned so many things from somewhere else, but when I see them like being confused with this language, so I just feel sad that, oh, they just tell us, yeah, I have been learning English for this time, for that time, but I'm not improving, what should I do? So I just say that like basic thing, I just teach them basic thing, and still if they are struggling with this, so I just anyhow I just make this language easy for them anyhow. Like, so my motive is that I'm not a teacher and you don't learn this language as like as a grammar. I just speak. Suppose I have taught you like all the structure in past and all the structure in present and future. So just try to use this structure. Don't run after so many things like advanced thing. Until you are perfect on this structure, don't think so many things. And don't like listen to anyone. Like you are spending so much time on social media and here and there. Just work for yourself a little bit here. And when you are perfect, so everything can you get, like you can get everything because you are perfect on basic thing. So I am speaking here with the help of basic thing. I am not using any advanced thing and all. And of course I can describe and I can understand other people.
You're right, and it's understandable. It's not so difficult for anyone to understand, even for a beginner. But in some cases, um, though they know how to speak, though they know how to understand, but some speakers, when they speak, then it becomes difficult for a beginner to understand. But the way
Hmm.
you are speaking, it's really very understandable. No one face any difficulties by understanding.
Yeah, so even I always motivate other people because I have faced so many problems in my life. So like 2 days ago, one YouTuber came and when I asked her, so what are you doing? She said, you told me to teach online. So I also started taking classes. So now I have 2 or 3 students I'm teaching. Then I said, oh, great, because earlier we don't have confidence. Like first thing first, when we start something to do, the that time we don't have confidence. We think again and again million times, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, but at least we just start, from where you are, you just start from there. Let's see what is going to happen. So now they have also started teaching, and they are saying that yes, you told me to teach and now I'm teaching, so I have improved a lot by teaching as well. So now they have like profession and they are improving. So that's really very amazing. Earlier I didn't have confidence. I was thinking that, oh, how can I teach because I don't have any degree, I don't have knowledge. So what should I do? Yeah,
Same.
so and then I thought, okay, whatever I have, I can tell. Okay, let's see what happened. And I started telling them. And then I got to know so many things. Yeah, I can guide. Of course, the way I have learned this language, I'm going to give same thing to those people who are struggling with this language. And of course, like they are able to speak with the help of basic things. Otherwise so many people like they are struggling with their language. Instead of learning this thing, they are like improving their accent, they are improving their pronunciation, they are running after advanced thing, this and that. They are not able to speak, but they are improving their like accent and like so many things. So just because of they don't have any person to guide, you know, like earlier we were struggling, we just we used to think that, oh, what should I do? We were only mugging up so many sentences and words from the book, but we were not able to speak that time, because that time we didn't have any person to guide us. But now we got idea, so we can help
Having
other people.
not having any trainer with us, any guide who guide us. So because of this, we make lots of mistakes. And yeah, my next question is very simple. It's related to our mistakes. So Gyan Chandra, as you know, being a learner, you also make mistakes, and I'm also making mistakes. And not only the advanced, even not only the beginner, but also the advanced speakers, they do make mistakes. So what kind of strategies do you use to to overcome your mistakes? And
I
especially when it comes to your students. So what kind of methods do you use to overcome their mistakes?
Yeah, of course, we all are making mistake while speaking, and everyone does it. So it's a normal. We should not feel sad. We should not feel like, oh my God, I speak, so I speak wrong English sometimes, so I should not speak. This language is not for me. Let it be. You just speak and speak and speak. Actually, it happens just slip of the tongue. It's happened because we have to speak within a nanosecond. So without thinking, how can you speak? And if you speak, so of course you are going to make mistake. You know, I also make million mistake. I don't care. Why should I care? This is not my language. And if you are not getting me, so just tell me that, okay, I'm not getting you. What are you saying? I'm not getting you. Then I can say, oh my God, it's my English is bad, because when I speak, so nobody can understand me. So it's okay. Then I need to improve my English. If I'm speaking like whatever I'm speaking, you are getting. So it's a normal. In the beginning, it takes million, like it takes years and years to correct your pronunciation and so many vocabs mistakes and so thing. Just keep on speaking. Of course, when I make mistake, I can catch my mistake within a nanosecond. Yeah, oh my God. Instead of using I third form, I just use past form. So we can catch our mistake because we are speaking every day. So it's happened just slip of the tongue. So this is normal. We should not feel sad and demotivate. Just speak. Just keep on speaking. Because until you make mistake, you are thinking that until I become perfect, I am not going to speak. So it is wrong thought, because of course you have to make million mistake. Without making mistake,
I think
you are.
in your point of view, I think we should not take this thing too seriously, so seriously. We should take it light.
Yes, yes, yes. Because everyone makes mistake in the beginning, you know, when we start something, so we don't have any knowledge about that. Okay, how can we do this? So of course we are going to make some mistake, and until you make mistake, how can you learn? How can any teacher can correct you? Okay, you made this mistake, so next time you should take care of this mistake. So then you get, oh wow, yes, 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 I'm not supposed to do
If
this.
I want to overcome my any mistake, then how can I work on it? How can I do this thing? Suppose I'm using only instead of past simple, I'm using only instead of second form, I'm using first form. So how can I overcome this?
Of course, suppose today you have made mistake because you have learned, because people know about like their like correct English, and they just when they speak wrong, so they know about their mistake. So of course, one time you can speak, second time you can, third time you can, but you are not going to make mistakes like again and again the same mistake. So of course, by doing this, you are going to improve. You are going to improve by yourself, you know.
You are right. You are right. Actually, I think we should focus on fluency, but yes, to some extent, we should also give our attention to the accuracy, because if you want to get that accuracy in your spoken way, then you should work on it deliberately, intentionally. If you work only, then you will overcome those mistakes. It's like if I'm using past simple, okay, or instead of second form, I'm using present simple. So I have to work on it deliberately. I have to practice.
And of course, if you are speaking every day, so you are not going to make mistake. I must say that, because our mindset, our we can recognize. Okay, now I am telling a story. So how can I use a first form and this form and that form? So of course, we don't need to think about that. Our words, our structure. We just think about our topic. Oh, that time I went there and I met that person, and that person was this and that, and I had fun. So I'm not going to use like first form and other work form, because I have habit to speak. I have habit to like narrate any story, and when I speak past time, present time, future time, so my mind knows that okay, I'm speaking present time, so I'm supposed to speak this structure and that. So by speaking we get to know. Otherwise, no matter how many pages you are writing and how many videos are you watching, it is like
You
it.
will not get fluency as well as accuracy.
Yeah, so just speak again and again. If you are speaking in past time, present time, future time, then you will get idea that yes, this is the thing which I was looking for.
Okay, okay, let's do it.